Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major. Flying up this ain't no place. Don't look what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. One time we check the news, we make it pages.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Lawrence working from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he crosses midfield before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tight end in motion left. Here's ETN on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little to try the extra point.
That was a good throw. Good pass rush.
And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good run, man.
For a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down.
He ain't slow. That's it.
One play in and already
all right, so you know.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to drive
You know I'm waiting on you.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Giving an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. The ball is loose.
Good shit.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field.
Just run out of bounds.
Fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out.
I hit stick towards that ball. Good hit. Good hit.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, you ran out of pocket, nigga. I'm trying to hit stick everybody who's running out of pocket. All right.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain.
The nigga who hit you, he's 95 speed.
By any means. One that keeps you on schedule, takes some of the starch out of
Okay,
that
and that's a quarterback.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
He bought, oh my goodness.
ETN again. And he's dropped just short
That's
of the
on me
marker.
too, because he gave me that weak ass juke.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Man in motion here. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Escapes out to the left. Has it downfield working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Man, I'm gonna miss my daughter when she go back home.
Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now we give to ETN running right. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 36. Throwing deep for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third down from the gun.
Uh,
Looking at it as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
yeah, right, running back
Return
too.
coming from the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
My phone.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good run.
They come to through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll head up, first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard mark. Give him 13 on that play.
I mean, with this dash and me with his inside, you know.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,
Good pass rush.
falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Keep doing what y'all do.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now Richardson to throw. He's on the move. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst-case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Richardson on third. Catch made by Mitchell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for Indianapolis first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts with a first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Now a run here from the gun. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Slot man motioned over. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. He had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. It's before halftime, and timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half.
Oh, I did get ball first. Lucky bitch. I didn't think about it. That's why he wasn't milking the clock. I didn't even think about it.
All set for the kickoff. Little
That's why I was able to post the stream. Okay, got you. All right, that's all right.
Returning it from the 4. Decent field position to begin with. He'll block this tackle just beyond that 30-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Back to the well again. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. To throw, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Fourier Olukin with the pick. And the Jaguars happy now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver.
That's why he won them wrong. Look at come here. Thought you had that. KO. That's it.
We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They'll run, ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. Keep it safe, push a little closer. Now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Lawrence in the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point.
Shout at him for not stopping. He ran it through the plate.
Right down the middle.
Dot.
And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Good way to open up that with that spin out, open up that left side. Follow the play. Good run, receivers.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honor.
Why I keep kicking to this nigga? He gonna run his one of these bitches back soon, man.
From the 5. And look at this return. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return.
He'll never get that bitch back.
Well, when it's set up perfectly,
I called my own fucking despise.
return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting.
And I want him to say, he's not supposed to be that behind me. Yes, he is, nigga. 95 speed, too.
And then step on the gas. So described, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
Okay, make sure I post that dude.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's
He
see
know
how
not to
well
let
they
me
can
get no
replicate
return.
it as this one's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
He's for to bring the fire. The second half. But now he for to turn it up. I'm tell y'all, he needed that. He needed that kickout return. Cause he know
First and 10 now from the 30.
he needed that. He needed that kickout return every bit.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Isn't moving up there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack.
Pass interference on my kids. Or
Getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
yeah, you know that's defensive and all that shit.
So often when you evaluate players, once he senses
Huh.
pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He can't say shit else. I'm like, niggas ain't gonna call no penalties or nothing. And if I would have threw it, it would have gave him a pick too.
Unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Lawrence facing third and long.
I hate this game, bro. I swear to God, I hate this bitch ass game, boy. First down.
That's somebody they're going to look for.
Gave this bitch ass nigga lucky ass goddamn me kick out return, but fucking niggas wide open.
Between when he let that pass go
6'6".
and when he actually made it down the field.
Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Who getting built?
Crushed that
I'm
kid
winning.
full 70-yard
Nah, it's just that nigga wide the fuck open. Like he got a lucky ass kick out return. I've been on his ass all game. Yeah, about it should be.
set, first and 10. Blown back
I
into
know.
the handoff.
I'm doing my job.
Play up the gut, results in 2
All
yards.
cutbacks inside. Come on. We know what you on. Come on, Cletus. Cutback Junior.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, see, it should be.
From the 24. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the second. He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
You put us on what in
A
there?
play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field
Yeah.
position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a third-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun.
First down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd.
Yeah.
Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lawrence throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's bullshit. 1st down. Keep saving him. He need it. He need every bit of y'all.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. That's Thomas. He's got it.
And he went past the line. Fuck ass shit.
Let's check the penalty.
Oh my gosh. That's that fuck ass shit I be talking about. He wouldn't even pass the line.
We're gonna wait to see how they respond.
Every time. If he would have picked that bitch off, he would have declined the shit out that bitch.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal.
Yeah, nigga, you Madden been saving your ass all game. Nigga, I didn't. That was 1st down. They really hold me. Nigga.
And this kick
Nick.
is
No, nigga, I tried to do the slide, bitch ass nigga, because I had the 1st down, nigga. They threw the bitch.
cuts the lead back down.
That's how I knew it went. I went past the 1st down line scrimmage, nigga. If I was past, they wouldn't let me through that hole.
During the week, that kind of operation.
You right, I did.
Perfect timing and
I got a 1st down too on your trash ass defense.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away.
Nah, I ain't quick snapping, nigga. Them niggas ain't doing shit.
Any
I know others you. I ain't quick snapping.
good starting field position from the 30.
Dotting your ass up. They really just got, you really got saved. You really got saved. Come on, so you can run this ball up the middle. Come on, Mister. Oh, we stretch time. Stretch man. Yeah, that's him. I ain't ran stretch this whole game.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Stretch man. Yeah, that's him. Cut that shit back.
Here's a give up the middle. He's got room to roam here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Stretch
A
man.
very active quarter
Don't be
for us.
calling nobody on my phone either.
Frame as we reach the end of 3. The Colts have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through the 4th. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Let's go. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right.
Yeah, I know. Lock up.
And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now his second time that he's
Take
touched
it.
defense in a tough spot.
Call it what you want, nigga. I got the pick because you threw on the run. You throw it. Call it what you want, bro. I call great defense. That was great defense. Great defense. Great defense. Now there we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see come out.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he won't salvage
It's always the weak one.
loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away.
I said it's always the weak one.
A new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now
The nigga that just got ran over.
from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He ain't do it on nobody good. It was weak, nigga.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Lawrence.
I know.
That's taken in by ETN. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down.
Wrong fucking person.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it was incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And They've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into
Shit, fucking with me.
buzzsaw.
Right in my back.
Feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, he
I
fast.
always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This from 40 on the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motion man sent left. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Putting a receiver in motion. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. We send a man in motion. Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Jaguars leading 4 points.
What you got? Come here.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st down throw, Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 25 yards.
6-6.
And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Come on, sweetie.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They go right back to ETN. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is.
Hey, come on, baby. I'm in the middle of a game, baby.
Down here, Brock moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. Everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
We got 57 seconds, girl. 50-fucking-7 seconds. I mean, 50. Oh, your opponent is experienced. Your opponent is experienced. Your opponent is experienced. And it's saying, I got the screen. That said your opponent. I'm telling you, it said your opponent. You ain't got to. I ain't gonna lie to you. Play ball.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And he will score and give the lead in the final minute. That is
93 speed, nigga, burning 95s.
play, 70 yards.
Unless he put plus on him.
Save the rest of the plays they had prepared.
Baby, what are you doing?
Rest of the plays. Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Every night I gotta fight to prove my love. Baby, why did you always...
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Yes, ma'am.
And it bounces out of the end zone. So they'll set up shop.
They called me in when I was at work. I didn't call them. When I say, you talking about, the only person called me was Travars. I ain't called. Yeah, he didn't. He called me with Joe on like some Joe trying to tell me like, you know, like Joe, tell him how you feel, like how you know how he be like on that type of mode. So, but I told Joe, like, what you gotta say? You know? I told him straight up, all right. It ain't got nothing to do with JoJo. It's his mama. Just dealing with his mama and having to go through her for him. That's the problem. But yeah,
He'll look to throw it.
yeah.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Running back sent in motion left. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking to throw it.
Yeah.
It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Yeah.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Man in motion here. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down.
Yes, man.
Putting a receiver in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love it. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
You out your mind.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He sends this one to the end zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop with 14 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Here he is to throw.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yeah.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Come see. That's good stuff.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jamarius Moore picks it up. The Colts make one final massive play, and that finishes the win.
Ain't nothing to say, Mom.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end
Yes, you
this
told him all
game.
about the baby. I didn't tell him.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. can tell you how the conversation. He called me. Mhm. 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 The way she keep getting everybody to lose their kids. That's funny thing. She very spiteful. I'll tell you that. She don't know what she. That's from one person. Yeah. Yeah. Because it wasn't. They wouldn't come find out. To me, I think it was more than it was. It wasn't about me. I'm just somebody you hurt somebody. But the whole time when I found out Boogie was she was the queen that Boogie was talking about. I told her, yeah, I can't do it because me and Boogie was real tough. Why he get to be happy and I don't get to be happy? Y'all know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I realized I didn't. But I told you. I'm gonna tell you. I never knew your daughter's real name. To me, her real name was KJ. It was KJ, and then the way she spelled her queen. When he said queen, I'm thinking like her real name Queen. So like he didn't never. I never knew her real name to even though I never had a picture. I've seen all his other little ugly dips. I didn't never get to see Queen. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. That's her MO too. Abortions are MO. Very. Mhm. Mhm. Didn't even 5 minutes. I know that. But your job moved, and you just took I think your severance pay. And that's, I remember that. That's funny though, how we miss out on a lot of stuff for other people. But the thing about God is, like he said, you might have missed out that time, but like you gonna get it back because like before, like you gonna be rich. You gonna be rich as hell. I already know it. Them books gonna take off, and then next thing you know, you gonna call me out the blue from a new number. Say, son, son, and I'm like, Mom, I ain't talked to you in a good minute. She said, God, it's been good. That's all I gotta tell you. Yeah, yeah, I see. I got carpet in my room, so she walking. So, she'll be running, and she run right to my carpet and just stop. It just stopped real fast. See me right there. And this, I ain't even. Like I told her, I ain't mad. I ain't mad about nothing. I just that everything she just keep proof. She just keep making it be like okay. And I already told her what I was supposed to do a long time ago. And I already told her what my granny told me. And I said, I'm really taking heat. I'm really taking heat just by because I'm trying to stay close enough to where if the kids need something, I'm right here. But I can't deal with you. Like I was told, I had to throw away everything that she gave me. I can't keep nothing. my granny, my granny, like I had to go through my clothes. So anything that I remember that if I bought it or like she bought me, like I throw it away. I only got I ain't got I don't have any clothes she bought me. I threw away most of it. Plus she kept a lot of my clothes. She got a lot of my shirts and stuff too in her house. The funny thing is, the relationship she healed from, it ain't even me. Right. Because you're not getting made at all. I don't know. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, man. And she told you she was gonna come get him. She changed all that. I don't know. Right. They will. Well, I never get it. 'Cause she rather fix everybody but herself. And that's from the refiner's fire, right?
Yeah. And that's how I began to start speaking in. I was with her, but I was beginning to speak in tongue. I began to lay hands on people. It was under her. It was under her leadership and following her and going with her wherever issues. You know, Jaleesa used to come to the things that she would do, like the boot camp and all that stuff. When we go to Pearl Mountain,
When y'all made that
those
shirt,
were people that were connected to Apostle Brenda. That's how I met them. You know, and so I would go, and then Jaleesa would come too. Right? But and it's the same thing that she would do everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? You go to the altar, and then people used to speak to her. You know what I'm saying? Call her to the altar, call her out on stuff. And I remember one time we was at Prayer Mountain, and Project I had wrapped my arms around her, and I was praying to tell her I was warfaring with that girl, and that spirit on her is some tough stuff. You know, yeah, and it didn't come out then. And
well,
that's what Calvin said. He said it's a spirit on her. He said she needs to be delivered. I said, but she has to want to be delivered. Right? And it's not going to be like a 15-minute thing, right? It's going to take some tarrying, and it's going to take a lot to get that spirit out of her because it's been in her since she was 9.
ooh, that's a long time.
Yeah, because she knows it came out at Michael's house, and Michael had just reminded me of that the other day. And he was saying, "You remember when I called you to come get her?" And I was like, "You know what? I sure do." And he would never let Jaleesa come to his house, never. He said, if she ever come out here, he said, you're going to have to be with me. He said, because the lifestyle that I live, he said, Lisa, I got locked up the rest of my life. And it's so crazy because 2 years later, that's what she tried to do is jail. Yep. And it's crazy.
And this the Michael that I met, right?
Yeah, my cousin Michael.
The cool snow cone man.
Yes. Yes.
I like him.
Yes. Yep. You know, he used to keep Tay all the time when he was little. Him, Mike Puckett. And this particular time, he got all 3 of them. And I promise you, they went out there, not even now. Michael was with the rich man named David. Could have gave them kids anything they wanted.
Yeah, she always talk about him. She always talk about the white man like that.
He was white, he was big, he was real big. Yeah, but David was rich. And he would give Michael anything for his family. Anything. And Tay Tay had his own room out there. And Tavares and Jaleesa was always jealous of Tay Tay's relationship with Michael and my Aunt Pumpkin. But he would always get them because Tay Tay is quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't that kid that's gonna run his mouth, be all in your business, be all through your house. You know, he's not even an adult. He doesn't do that. He's not in your business like that. He's not talking about you. If you go to Tay and try to talk about Jaleesa, Tay will look at you and ask you, what does that do for him? Right? How does that serve his purpose? So he's not finna sit and talk to you about Jaleesa. Now he's finna sit and talk to you about Tavares. He will not do it. Now Jaleesa and Tavares, they're gonna indulge, but that's not who Tay Tay is. And Tay Tay has always been the same all his life. All of his life. No different. What you see right now is who he was when he was a baby. Very quiet, very off to himself, have the same number of friends, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody else try to come and get in his phone, but he don't understand why you talking to him. Because in his mind, I got all I need right here. I don't need to add no more to this. You know, but he didn't know. And Jaleesa just always been messy. And I remember him telling me, because all of my kids went to different schools, and when I put Jaleesa in school with Tay Tay up in Southwest, I remember him coming and talking to me. He said, Mama, I was fine. He said, why did you put her up here with me?
Now he in a whole bunch of messes. She getting kicked out and everything.
Yeah. She the reason why he don't have a relationship with his oldest son. You know, she did that stuff with Shay and Tay Tay. She couldn't do it with Pilar. Because see, Pilar was Jaleesa friend for a while, you know, and they would go and hang out and stuff. And Pilar said, when she saw Jaleesa doing stuff she did, he said, oh no, Miss Lisa. She said, oh no, Miss Lisa. She said, oh, I couldn't do that. And so whenever Jaleesa would call and ask for LJ, Pilar would tell her, we don't want him with you. She said, call that your brother, call him Ashley. She said, but, you know, he told me no, but she would never do it.
Sometimes that's what we gotta do. She hate when she ain't got no access. That's her biggest problem. As long as she got access to you, she'll still do the minimum. Once she ain't got no access to you, she be on some other stuff. Create pages, create all that extra stuff.
Yeah. And her, what's that girl name? Ishay. Oh, yeah. She called me, right? And she said, did you know your son preached the sermon? I said, yeah, I said, I listened to it. I said, I said, I called him. I said, I'm so proud. I said, I want him to know that he preached a sermon, did he stuff it. I said, that's how I knew that he was in his element. But I didn't watch it. Chris sent it to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, ever since he was supposed to get your house out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I didn't say nothing. You know?
All right. Man.
I don't know. I don't know why. My relationship with you is the same. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Hey,
I know her. I know her.
and Mama, I'm gonna be honest. When you were talking to me about when we were both talking, we were talking about her and the dudes that she talked about, and all stuff she got going on.
Yeah.
Like you was telling me a lot of stuff that I didn't know, and I was like, I can't because I don't. If you got these many men attached to you or think they attached to you, I already know how they go. Cause I'm be the first target. They gonna want to try me. I'm not gonna be in none of your drama. So I just ain't talk to her just because like you got too much going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got too much going.
I don't know what she was thinking. I'm serious. I promise you, I don't know. And then she was, when we went out to the beach and stuff that time, she was like, she didn't bring nothing to drink. And I told her that she could have some of my tea, right? Because I had brought some tea. And she said, oh, I can't drink out of it. And she already told me if I smell something, it was her, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what the hell?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm having is it called outbreak or whatever it's called? I don't know what it's called. It's something to that effect. I'm just sitting here thinking, and you still out here, you know what I'm saying? Sharing the love, girl, you gotta sit down. I don't know. As I told Kevin, I love my daughter. I do. I love both of my sons. I really do. But if my daughter didn't have no kids, I said my relationship with her is just like it is with my sons. I wouldn't care. I said I still hang in there because of them. If I had another daughter, I said if she had kids, I'd do the same thing. I don't know. And what's so crazy? Remember I told you that I was talking to friend about TJ touching her?
Yeah.
And remember when Leah was with me, she used to talk to me about stuff, right? Well, she drew pictures. And she drew pictures of a man on top of I don't know if it's a girl. I'm going to go back and look at it because I saved the project. I still got it. My soul just feel itself. And I don't know if it's like the girl was peeking through a crack in the door. And she saw the man on top of the girl. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And she had a knife in her hand. And I told Jaleesa, I said, something happened. You ain't going to tell me. Yeah. Okay, so it says, so it's like, oh, no, I have to send you a picture of it. But it's like a girl, and I don't know if it's a baby, but it's like the girl is seeing them, right? And it said, do not do this or something, or who cares, or something that it says on the picture.
Mm.
And then it said years later, you know what I'm saying, they done got married, boy. And then the girl done got pregnant.
Mm-mm.
And then she got a knife in her hand. I'm telling you this. It said, like, to be continued. And, it got the bathroom, right? And then they got the cooker. You got the grill in the bed. And, and she wrote it like a book, right?
Right.
And I kept it. Because it was like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Hey, this ain't just for imagination.
And then it said, do not this. It's like, what and who cares? But it's like, it's a man, but it's a grown man. It's a lady or a girl, right? It's like they saying hate each other. You know what I'm saying? They greet each other. I don't know. Then it's got like the door and the girl is sitting in the room, right? And somebody's knocking on the door. It's like she telling them, look, I'm not your mom. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. And then I always say, who cares? And it's like she drew like the townhouse kind of like it's like somebody's knocking on the door, right? And like it's got the upstairs and it has the garage and then she has the part that's her him, it's like, I don't know. It's on the side. I don't know. I just skip it. And then I told Jaleesa, I said, I don't know what this is. It's like, she's trying to write it like a story, right? But I don't know. And I told her it just didn't make sense to me. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I get all that. I get it all. Then she would draw a picture of a lady, and like one side, the lady had like I don't know, it's like a fire or something on one side. Like she got two faces. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And she was like, what? Yeah. Yep. And now Leah don't talk to her either. You know what I'm saying?
I figured that was gonna happen.
Well, her mom, she thought Leah don't talk to her, but Leah wanted her to pick up her friend or some crap like that. Because she didn't do what Leah said, but Leah told Rand that she didn't talk to mom because whenever it was their time to hang out, she would always talk about Red. And then talk about how she don't buy Joe and do all this stuff for Joe. And so Leia said it was draining because she was always talking about Red, so it's like they never had any time together. Because it was always about them, and so she said she didn't want to do it. And she said mom needs to realize she got 3 kids and not just one.
Red said that before too.
And that's what I said too. I said, I told Jaleesa, I said, I'm going to reach out to her because, Leah don't normally, since her and Jaleesa was hanging out and stuff, she stopped talking to me. But now, I told her, she sent me, like, snaps, so I know it's like you're trying to reach out to me for something, and I told her, I just, what I'm saying, I just let her, I'm the same brain. So I love her.
She 18 now, ain't she? And she 18 now?
She'll be 18 this year. December. Yep. Beautiful girl. And I told Joyce, what I'm saying? We've been, she was 6 weeks old, man. She gonna always come back, yeah, but you can't do this, man. My biological mama did that, and all of her first was with us. It wasn't with Jessica.
It's funny.
Even after CPS was called on to Lisa for whipping her, right? And I had to keep the kids, and I couldn't let Jaleesa be with them by herself. You know what I'm saying? We went through all of that. I don't know. And I told, I just like, you act like I just forgot everything, and I haven't. I just don't say nothing.
I got to. People, they make a fool of themselves every time. As long as they talk, they be a fool.
It's crazy. Can you be a good person? I don't know. I don't even know no more. I don't know. You go to all these different church functions, and I'm saying, and nothing changes. I don't get it.
Can't like for somebody who always at some church functions, you can't. I can't. Her faith is you better can see it.
Yeah, I don't see how you can, because we have been in some places where we have experienced the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? The heavens was open in these places, and I don't see how you can walk and nothing changes about you. Nothing. Not even an inkling. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, she gonna do what? She gonna unblock me and gonna reach out. I ain't gonna even block her. They ain't worry about. I ain't gonna even entertain her nothing. Because I already know what it is. She don't call me because she want to talk and she need to vent. And I'll be sometimes the only person who answers the phone.
That is crazy. And it's like, I'm going to call the very person that I did some hurtful things to, right? And I didn't even have the common courtesy to at least say, you know what, I was wrong and I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then she get mad at me is what needed to happen. This is what needed to happen. We better serve each other as friends. That's all it is. You know, if something was meant to be, right, the story ain't over, right? If God was to want to change it and make something happen, I'm pretty sure he would. But this is where we are right now.
Where we are.
Okay. Right. And you just accept it, right? And I told him, I said, would you have ever thought when you met me in 1999 that you would be on the phone talking to people talking about Christian stuff? Church, he said, absolutely not. I said, me either. So God knew what he was doing. You know, he said, well, I'll be flirting with you. You know, and I told him, I said, the flesh part of me, don't get it twisted. The flesh part of me, I want to get back at old girl, right? Because, you know, she knew that she was married to me, right? And she still slept with you. Now she done married you, feel like she got a problem. I said, the flesh part of me want to be like, okay, come on over here. Let's do what we do, right? And I want to slap you upside the head with it, right? I said, but what would that do for me? Nothing. Nothing. And here I am. I said, I have to start all over again. I said, so don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I still be thinking like, you know what? Yeah, I can get you back. I said, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. She go get her, and she's already getting it, right? So yeah, you don't have to do.
Right.
And he said, "Wow, you know, just tell me those are facts. That's my truth.
Mm-hmm.
So just because we have a title, you know what I'm saying? We serve God, you know what I'm saying? I got faith. Don't mean I don't have feelings. You know? And I said a lot of times, I said when he say you gotta crucify your flesh, you gotta kill your flesh, baby. He ain't playing.
Okay. So you gotta kill it every day.
Yeah, every day, all day. You know, every day. I say this about every day, all day. It ain't just in the morning. You gonna encounter some stuff all throughout the day. You're like, oh no, He said, well, absolutely. You know, I said, renewing my mind. I said, that's all day, because I'm gonna set me off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, gotta reel it back in. I said, it's a constant. You know, he said, wow. I said, yeah, and I want you to know that. You know, God got you too, is what I told him. And when you choose to really let go of the sin that you're still holding on to, I say, or even just lose the grip on it. I say, and let God do what he do. And watch him use you. And next thing you know, you won't even be participating in the same thing that you think that's holding you hostage. All he said was, wow. Okay. I guess I'll go find me something to eat, brother. I'm hungry.
You know what I mean? I got some. I'm finna go eat me some watermelon.
Can I tell you that's what I just took out my refrigerator?
Hey, I need me some watermelon. I don't want nothing heavy, but the watermelon's been doing me good lately.
You know, that's exactly what I just took out the refrigerator, but I want it, you know, I like it room temperature.
I like mine look cold.
No, I don't want it cold. I don't want it cold at all, but I'm finna put it in the microwave just for 2 or 3 seconds. Get chill off of it.
Okay, well, you enjoy your watermelon. I'm gonna go here. Probably you might take a little nap.
Okay, take it now.
All right.
All right, enjoy your day.
All right. That thing, did you? Huh? Yeah, I bet you did put it in there. Yeah. I bet you did. You thought you had to be there. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some water. You gonna match the rest of it? I'm gonna give you some water. You gonna match the rest of it after I give me some? I'm not gonna smash it. Bro, I know how much gonna be left. There ain't gonna be much. That's not what I asked. That's the rest. What's that thing, bro? I'm giving you some. No, I'm not gonna smash it. All right, watch. I'm not gonna smash it. All right. You want me to get as much as I want? Yeah. All right. Let me tell you what's different. Oh, you ain't gonna match. You ain't gonna match up on nothing. You know, like another one. I'm gonna do that. Oh, and this, yeah, a whole watermelon. Go out eat watermelon. Pineapple was better. I had to eat the watermelon. Like first, I had watermelon pineapple one before. And can say to do what goodbye now, boy. Oh, my cat, the bowls, and you want to play his bowls for that too. You want to win one of those? Still work, and it's more of myself. It's cold. You know you don't like cold, baby. Indoor and outside. Indoor and outdoor. Do what? Yeah, to the mouth. Have a perfect song, yeah. What's up? That's what since I give. I cut up a whole bunch of fruit, put the paper on, and chip up the chip in water, hydrate, extra glue to turn out. You want to play football? All that chicken stuff that you eat, the bad type, it's studying your muscle. You want water. That's why they call it the water here, H3O. That's the so you can't drink it. You can drink a lot of plain water, but plain water is really not good. It's nothing that you got in it. It fits your body over the blood cells that gets you right. That's why they say you full of plain water. Why? If you cry, when you cry, you full of water, it's plain water. Why would you cry? Salt. You are naturally salt. Why is it wrong to help you salt? Salt. I think people anything will make something better. Like if you cooking something, you want to make it better with your girl. I gotta go more minute, baby. That water was good. Yeah.